You can always not join, but the the downside with that is nothing will change. It's just you didn't join. It's the same as yesterday.
How we start with what's your name and what did your day-to-day look like before you joined this program?
Okay, my name is Mike, and my day to day was I want to start the e-commerce and like sell online for different countries, but I always think that is very difficult, a lot of things to do. And now, after I start this, it helped me to keep dreaming and like I know that it's possible because you guys are doing it, everybody's doing it. So
Cool.
yeah, I wake up every day with hope.
That's great, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. That,
Yeah.
that makes me happy.
Uh,
What made you interested in e-commerce in the first place?
Uh, yeah, obviously the future will be online selling and all those things related, but of course for the money.
Great.
Yeah, like it's look like a good business and you can earn a lot, and obviously you if you learn well and like if you can do this, it's really nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
yeah.
quite difficult to answer.
No, but it's true. I ask
Yeah.
tricky questions.
Yeah.
I know you were not like when we offered this opportunity to join this program, you were not like, yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
You had a challenge with it. You had an
Yeah.
objection, right?
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing that held you back to join this?
Like to what
Join
you
this program. Yeah. What was the biggest thing that held you back from it?
I cannot live without like trying and coming here just to let this opportunity pass by. It's very like I cannot live with that, you know. So I just join in and like see what's it about.
Cool.
Because
And what were you afraid of? What were you afraid that, like, because there's so many programs out there, right? There's so much stuff out there. So
Yeah.
what was the thing? What was the biggest objection that you had of joining this?
you know, you hear stories about here. A lot of companies even like just sell products that doesn't work, sell course that doesn't produce result, and they they even have companies and like big stuff, and like you cannot really trust what you can get. So that's an issue like for me at first because I really didn't trust. I don't know, maybe I'm not also trustworthy person maybe based on that because I have doubts and hearing the stories yeah.
So what made you take the leap of faith? What made you still do it? Like even okay, maybe like I don't know how legit this is. What made you do it?
Either way you get experience out of it, you learn, and the money compared to that is not really worth it, even though you learn by losing the money, you learn the most important lesson, like don't do it again. So, yeah.
Cool. So now that we've been here for a while in doing this program, what's the one thing that you like best about it? Or what do you like about it in general?
Okay, I can say this. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know that I learn, and all the time, you know, a lot of new informations, and it keep like you know, it keep me think and to explore even another opportunities. Like, you know, it's just not one thing. It's just not only about e-commerce, but it gives you perspective, and you can like think differently by knowing this. Just you cannot be an e-commerce seller, but you can sell something like different stuff, you know, like course, or maybe you can run advertisement, and it's just not one thing, you know, it's just not about product and selling, and you can provide service in different kind of stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
So that the knowledge that you get from here, yeah, that's really cool, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
But if there was something we could improve about the program, something that we can do better, what would that be?
I don't know.
Okay. Now that you know how to start, now that you know how to start an e-commerce business and get you going, and that you kind of get the picture of how all the pieces fit together, where do you see yourself in about a year from now? What do you think will happen in the year, or what do you hope to happen in a year?
Definitely, because I want to grow the e-commerce shop. Obviously, as I will start selling, not maybe in a bigger scale, but definitely I would have consistent income throughout the e-commerce. Yeah.
Cool.
And
Sure.
I think throughout the time it will be much more easier and much more smooth, because now it's been 6 weeks, right? So there's a lot of difficulties, rough patch, but once I go through with it, I think it will be more smooth and more easier to do.
Absolutely, and also because you'll become the person that's actually able to tackle all of that. Because I can tell you, the bigger we get in this business, the more issues we have. But we just become more accustomed to it and better to deal with that, right? And I think that's one of the things where everyone can kind of learn from that. So I appreciate that. Now, last question. Let's say you meet someone that is thinking about joining this program. They're like, okay, I kind of like the idea, but I'm not sure because there's so many courses out there. Maybe they're scam. I don't know. Like, what would you tell the person? What would you advise the person when they're on the fence whether they should or they shouldn't join this program?
You can always not join, but the downside with that is nothing will change. It's just you didn't join. It's the same as yesterday. But after you join, you get to experience different stuff. You get to try. People will challenge your idea, and really you want to understand them, and you go out of your comfort zone and like think differently, think how people see things, and yeah, all those things will help you to go forward. But if you don't go through it, you'll stay the same. So you don't want to stay the same.
Cool.
Just keep going. So
great, man. That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Cool. That's pretty much all I have. If you have any other feedback, let me know. Obviously, we want